Hello sim racers and fans of Fanatec. Thank you for watching the live stream last Friday. Unfortunately, the technical quality did not really match with the product we were showing, and also I could not bring across some very important information. So we decided to make this video after reviewing all the comments and the feedback we got on this live stream. And we want to give you the missing information, introduce the auction system, even announce the pricing of the DD1, and I also will tease you a little new product. The DD1 posed a unique design challenge. The goal here was to make a 50 Newton-meter wheel which was smoother, faster and all around better than the competition. And that at a very attractive price. The DD2 was another challenge. Design a motor which is better or at least on par with the very best and most expensive direct drive solutions out there. And it's not only about the performance like speed, torque, acceleration, etc. It's the overall package. You need to consider that pure Newton meter values are not always what they seem. A very popular 30 Newton meter motor, for example, has the same holding torque as our DD2, which is just 15 Newton meters. And this 30 Newton meter motor can only deliver 28 Newton meters anyway, because it's limited by the electronics. If measured the same way, our DD2 delivers 25 Newton meter, and this is only short of 3 Newton meters. So don't focus only on the Newton meters. And the more important thing is the overall total package of what you get. And we want to set a new standard in the total package of a mass market and ready-to-go product. So for example, we have a big range of affordable steering wheels, and if you consider the cost of a direct drive, then the steering wheels are really important. You want to have it plug and play, easy, with warranty, and of course affordable. So we have 9 more wheels currently in development for the Podium series and the other series as well, because they're all compatible. One of that wheels I want to show you, which is this one. This is a new 30 centimeter steering wheel, and which also comes with nice magnetic shifter pedals. So you have 4 of them and an analog clutch. This is automotive quality and very high-end, and you get that at a very attractive price. Another important feature is the wireless connection of the steering wheel to the wheelbase, because there is no USB cable attached to our steering wheels, and this makes it, first of all, compatible to all the existing steering wheels we have, and also you don't have the hassle of a cable flying around, and which also makes it difficult to change the steering wheels. With our Podium direct drive wheels, you also get real plug and play and full compatibility. Those direct drive wheels will be fully supported by the games and used by the game developers as a reference. So no need to handle with INI files, etc. The wheels also come fully certified with CE and FCC, etc. Why is that important for you? Because you don't want to have EMI issues where radiation of the modems are causing ghosting and other negative side effects on other products you have in your room. If you buy a product at that price level, you want to be sure that in case something goes wrong, you're covered. We have service centers in all continents we are selling to, and we give you warranty on the complete system of up to 5 years. And last but not least, you will get the Podium software suite, which is a very powerful but user-friendly solution where you can turn telemetry data coming from the game into force feedback effects, or you show this telemetry data on devices like smartphones or tablets, or you show it on the steering wheels, or even on the OLED display of the Podium wheelbase. And this fancy little OLED display also shows some motor data like torque, temperature, etc. Back to the DD1. As I mentioned before, after months of evaluating the DD1 motor, it just did not meet our high expectations of what a podium product should look like. So we decided that for the first batches, we're going to make a huge upgrade for the DD1 and put the DD2 motor in the DD1. This means that you get a monster of a motor, and we also upgraded it from 80 Newton meter to 20 Newton meter, which is basically just limited by the electronics. The same will happen to the Podium racing wheel. So we will also put the DD2 motor in the Podium racing wheel for PS4. This will be enough to avoid any clipping, give you a huge range of force feedback, and will also give you a nice workout. But there are also significant and important advantages of the DD2 over the DD1. The peak torque is higher and is 25 Newton meters versus the 20 Newton meters of the DD1. This will deliver a higher dynamic range of force feedback effects and also will have increased acceleration. There's a kill switch included, carbon fiber cosmetics, and we now decided that all pre-orders of the DD2 come with a free of charge 5-year warranty. Let's come to the price of the DD1 and the auction system. We created a system where you are 100% making a deal out of that. And we give you the choice. So if you just want to place a pre-order, you can do that by placing a pre-order of the DD1 next week. The retail price will be $999.95 US dollar or euro. And the auction will be a classic one. So it's basically an auction where you place a bid, then a counter will reset, and we will stop putting new products into auction not before at least 100 people have made a deal and got an auction with a price of not more than 950. I will put all those details about the auction on my blog on fanatec.com. So then you can read all the details again and see and understand, hopefully, that this is a really cool deal for you. Now let me explain you a little bit about the differences between the three versions we are having. So we're having a DD1, which is a wheelbase only, DD2, which is a wheelbase only, and then there is a Podium racing wheel, which is the combination of the wheelbase and a new Formula type steering wheel. This package is licensed by Formula 1 and it's also licensed by PlayStation 4. So this is the only PlayStation 4 compatible product. Of course, I can tell you a lot of things about how great our product is, but at the end of the day, what really matters is what will the reviewers say, what will the people of the community say. And first of all, I would like to thank the direct drive pioneers out there who developed this market. I mean, you created this new technology. You made it all, with all your efforts you put into this do-it-yourself solutions, and you also pushed us into this market. And now it's time to make this technology a mass market technology and bring it to a much broader audience. And we want to get you involved, and therefore I would like to invite some of the best direct drive specialists out there to come to a community event on the 25th of August to Landshut, Bavaria, and then we will compare our direct drive systems with all the other solutions on the market there. And I hope we also get good feedback, how we can fine-tune and improve our products, make changes to the firmware or to our Podium software, and we will listen carefully of what you have to say to make our products better. We will present the final product to the broad public on the Sim Racing Expo. This is where everybody can see and feel and test the real and final product. This time we'll have a cooperation with Assetto Corsa. Everything will be fine-tuned, and I hope to see a lot of you at the Sim Racing Expo. Thank you very much and keep on racing.